Hello everyone, welcome to Out of Spec Guide. I'm Max and this is my personal Polestar 2. This is kind of an ownership update, fun little fact for you guys. This car has a software upgrade for performance. I thought this is a super cool feature because the new 23 model year ones with the performance pack get this as standard, but if you watch my last few videos, will know, get this guy used. It's a 21 launch model year. However, the newer, tune motor performance is really just software. So Polestar let existing customers upgrade their motors from I think 300 kilowatts to 350 kilowatts of total output. That gives this car a total of 476 horsepower, and it kind of remaps the throttle to make it, a little more quick off the line. I was looking super forward to this update and I think it's going to happen, but apparently it takes like 1 to 2 weeks for that over the air to happen. But I got some stickers. So in this video, we're going to install some stickers, have some fun, and rant about software. If you go into the settings of this car, it's funny how much it looks like an Android phone because it basically is one. But if I go into basically software update, this is where I'm supposed to see over-the-air updates. Also, this car is supposed to automatically install them. It says I'm up to date. There's nothing triggered yet, and it's been, I think, about 4 or 5 days since I bought this update online for $11.99. So I've got these stickers sent to me, which is cool. They came from Wisconsin. They seem high quality. They sent me all the instructions for how to install them. So we're going to install these 6 stickers in a second, but first I just want to rant about, well, I don't understand why it takes 2 weeks for an update to come to the car that's theoretically just software. I know it's a lot of horsepower. They're going to squeeze all that over the interwebs, but this is 2023. It seems a little bit silly to me. And I've seen on the Polestar Reddit that a lot of owners will actually just go to their Polestar service center, wherever that may be, or a Volvo dealer, and have the dealer manually kind of flash or force the car, just like the olden days before cars get over their updates. Now, I will give Polestar credit. The fact that this update exists at all is really cool. And the fact that this car has the infrastructure for over their updates is cool, because you'd be surprised at how many automakers still don't really seem to get over-the-air updates. However, I just wish they were a little bit more quick about it. I don't know exactly what the bottleneck is. I'm not a software engineer. Is it their CDN? Is it Google? Is it Android? I have no idea. But it is a little bit frustrating. But let's forget about that frustration, install some fun stickers, and yeah, do that. All right, so they sent me everything I need down to the 3M tape to kind of clean the surface. And we've got, thanks to my colleague Ryan filming me, an external hairdryer out here in his carport. Really cool. So we do need a hairdryer to just make sure we safely remove these old stickers. And also, just it's funny, Ryan's Model 3 is here. Now, I don't remember the last time Tesla offered a kind of acceleration boost. I know they have previously sold cars with larger battery packs and let you buy that through software. And while I haven't done that myself, I would assume the process takes less than 1 to 2 weeks. But anyhow, let's figure out what's going on here. So we got to get these old stickers off. So I think we got to boot up this hairdryer and just start peeling away. So we're going to keep rolling and just maybe montage this. We'll see how we want to do this. But I get this hairdryer, and I'm just going to heat it up for, I think, like 30 seconds. So it's on hot. We'll put it up to high. And I think that's been enough. So funny thing is they send you the matching stickers for your car. When I bought the update, they literally asked me what color my car was, because if you had a really dark car, you'd need the white specific sticker to contrast. But of course they did their due diligence and sent me the dark gray sticker. So should contrast well enough. All good. So I'm going to get the new sticker, and you can see that the new sticker looks like this. And so now I think I'm going to need to take a credit card or something, some cool implement to just peel this from left to right. So we're going to do that in the next clip. Okay, I'm a little bit scared about this. Don't want to screw this up or mess my paint up too much. So I've just got a plastic card, and hopefully that's going to do the trick here. We just have to start making a incision and not tear off the sticker with too much carnage. So we'll see how that goes. So we're having some trouble with the door sticker still. We're gonna maybe heat those up more, try a plastic spudger. But in the meantime, I might as well put the Carb sticker, because hilariously, for the California Emissions Board or something, some regulatory body, this makes it easy for them to inspect the car. Now this car is not being registered in California, it's being registered in Colorado, but they gave me the sticker, so why not put it on? So I think it's basically officially supposed to go on somewhere right about here, as this diagram shows me that they provided. Oh, I'm dumb. I was turning it off the wrong way. Turns out it's two-sided. Okay, cool. So we're going to put it right about here. And it should adhere pretty easily to the hood. Luckily, this part does not have to be aesthetically perfect because it's literally going to live under the hood. And theoretically, some inspector would see this, but because I don't live in California, no one might ever see this. But now you all know it lives there. Next up, I'm going to close the hood. And be aware, when you're closing your Polestar 2 hood, there are two latches. This is a Volvo after all, so just make sure both latches close. The next thing I want to put on the front is this lovely white Polestar engineered badge. And in my opinion, this is the creme de la creme of stickers. This thing looks so cool. So it's going to live right here. I checked, basically the third from the right. Now, this area, of course, behind the grill. And this is a grill, because if you think EVs don't have grills, they do. There actually is a radiator behind here. Super cool. But basically, this area gets all kinds of bugs and dirt. So they do luckily provide these 3M isopropyl wipes. So I'm just going to make sure the surface is spick and span before I apply this decal. I don't know if Colton would approve of this wiping method, but I think it's going to get us by for today. So let's remove this, and it's all sticky and ready. So I'm just going to line it up sort of best I can and just stick it on there, and easy as pie. Polestar engineered, now you know. Okay, for the moment, I'm gonna call it quits because I don't want to screw up the paint on my vehicle, and I don't want to screw up the existing stickers too much. Plus, I mean, should I be advertising 350 kilowatts when I don't have it yet? I don't know. So maybe I'll wait for the software update. In the meantime, get this really cool front decal. So at least we got that going for us. But yeah, overall, Polestar 2, I've been impressed with it, aside from the falling off A-pillar and the software updates that takes a while. But I'm really excited to get that update because that should turn this car into kind of even more of a beast, which should be really cool. And I had Colton look at it, and maybe we'll go to out-of-spec detailing, Colton, and have him help with the stickers. Maybe he has some heavier duty equipment that can, you know, apply more heat to the sticker to remove it more cleanly. I don't know. But again, I don't want to mess up my paint. I did have him look at the paint, interestingly enough, if you're curious, and this being a rental CPO Polestar, you can see if you look at these wheels, unfortunately the wheels were not in great condition, especially on the passenger side. Very common in rental cars. Some curbing, you can see very obvious that they basically spray painted part of this, or they've done some bad job of basically trying to make it look uniform. It doesn't. And then if you look at this wheel, then it's a similar situation, and there's also some pretty nasty curb bite on that end. However, if you look on the driver's side, the wheels are actually fine. And interestingly enough, I thought, well, this proves the wheels haven't been rotated. This car at this point has like 9,500 miles. Maybe I should rotate the wheels. So when I went to Polestar now in Denver, I asked them about that, and they said don't rotate the wheels, which I thought was super interesting because apparently on this car, the rear wheels and the front wheels, despite being both 20 inches and the tires being the same size, the wheels themselves have different stiffness, or there's something different about their sizing where they don't recommend moving them around and rotating them willy-nilly. So they said, if you go a discount tire and have them unseat the tires and just move the tires around, of course, that's perfectly fine. They're normal, you know, asymmetrical, or I think symmetrical summer tires. That's all perfect and good. But the wheels are indeed somehow asymmetrical between front and back of the car, maybe to manage weight, because this is a really heavy car at like 5,600 pounds. So I'm not going to screw around with that. I'll listen to Polestar's recommendation, but I thought that was a super interesting bit of ownership advice for y'all to know. But anyhow, Ryan, who's been filming me this whole video, has his Model 3, and I want to really hear quickly what he has to say behind the camera. Ryan, do you have thoughts on the Polestar 2 so far?
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to have a few rides in it, get some experiences. I think the interior is without a doubt a big upgrade compared to the Tesla. It feels just more solid, more planted. I think the suspension is a bit more sophisticated. Mm-hmm. We do have those little squeaks that we've talked about a bit, but that's a known problem with a solution. So yeah, I think you did a great job. Really love the vehicle.
Thank you. Yeah, no, as far as a used car goes, I'm happy. I mean, again, I got this guy for quite a bit of depreciation. This would have been like a $72,000 car new, which is ridiculous. That's still what they are if you buy them new. If you lease them, you get the tax credit, but if you buy them new outright in cash or finance, you don't, which is why I got a rental, an old one that has been depreciated, and with the software upgrade, should be basically no different in terms of performance from the very newest Polestar 2. Now, in fairness to Ryan's comment, you know, a Model 3 performance would be a more direct comparison. Ryan didn't say anything about performance, but this is going to be faster than a Model 3 base, but it's honestly on par with a Model 3 dual motor long range in terms of, at least if you look at 0 to 60 time, which I think is super interesting. Tesla's powertrains are just, well, they're ahead of everyone. But in efficiency, that car is also going to win. But I agree with Ryan's point. I do think the interior in this is a super nice space. And overall, like, you know, excuse the A-pillar, obvious contradiction, but generally I've actually been really impressed with the build quality of this car. This is a very kind of like solid, stiff, mature machine. Like when I'm in it, I'm closing the doors and doing all kinds of things. It's very well built. And the dampers, that thing Ryan mentioned, I think I might have said this in other videos, they squeal a bit at lower speeds. This is well known. It's a fact of the, or feature of the Öhlins Swedish dampers. So I think they might need some lubrication or something. So what I'm gonna do next time I get the service, the Polestar, once they have my A-pillar, is I'm gonna do several things. I wanna, one, align the tires, because I don't think they've ever been aligned, or align the wheels, because I have noticed there's a very slight different tread pattern on this wheel compared to all the other ones. It's nothing too serious. Like when you're driving, it's not like the car is going zigzaggy or turning in one direction, but I just want to play it extra safe, make sure these tires wear evenly. So I'm going to get that done. And in the process, since they're taking the wheels off, I would like them to maybe look at those dampers and see if they need some grease or what's going on there, because it is funny. This car just will make squeaking noises on low speeds over bumps that you notice. Then you get on the highway, higher speeds, you really don't notice it, or smoother roads, you won't notice it at all. It's also temperature dependent. Like right now it's 70 degrees here in Boulder, so I notice it. But when it's cold, something about how they move and play and the physics of it means that you'd never hear it. So super funny, kind of some quirks, some features of the Polestar. And I guess this video was ostensibly about a software update, but that has yet to come. So when it does come and I get to experience it, I will be very happy to share that with you all. Okay, so like a day after you saw all the previous clips, something happened. I don't know what, maybe putting on the front sticker triggered something with Odin or Thor, but anyhow, there is an update available, the car is telling me, and it looks like it's ready to install. So I think this has to be the performance update. I looked in the release notes and it's not specifying whether it's 2.8. 2.8 is not out for Polestars yet, so it shouldn't be, which means there's only one thing really left for it to actually be, and I think that's the performance update. So I'm going to confirm that. And it says leave and lock the vehicle. Wait, is it happening right now? Sorry, the lightning cable is triggering my screen. Leave and lock the vehicle to start installation. Okay, well, guess I'm gonna do my workout here. The cool thing about Boulder, by the way, is that we have free charge point chargers at rec centers. Unfortunately, this one's kind of trash because one of them doesn't work of the shared stalls. And the one that is working, there's a Tesla with an adapter using right now, so that's cool. So I'll let them charge. I don't really need to, but hopefully if I leave this and lock it, it should update. And once it does, I will be back with you. Okay, I did my workout. According to the Polestar app, the software update has been applied, so I unlocked the car, got back in it. It's only actually been half an hour, and of course it's rebooted, so it seems like something's happened. So let's see if I have the performance update. It says update complete. Cool. I think the way to check this is to go into the performance app on the Polestar and see if there's like a launch control feature, which there should be now. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing that, so... Okay, that sucks. I checked and I think I have 2.8, which is cool. You know, that's the next over-the-air update, some stability improvements and estimated charging time completion in the Polestar app. Can't believe they didn't have that before. That's cool. So I have that, but I don't think I have the performance upgrade. So still don't have that. Oh man, well, at least I got to show you guys what an over-the-air update looks like. And in the next video on How to Spec Guide, not really the next one, but these aren't important videos, but in the next ownership update I make, I will be sure to let you guys know once I have that performance update. In the meantime, over-the-air updates in cars, funny thing. I'll keep you posted, but thank you for watching. See you next time.